Welcome to Attican Plays Farm Manager 2021. All right, hi, this is Attican and welcome to Series 2, Episode 1 of Farm Manager 2021. We are going to play the second scenario called Fish Farming. Fish farming. Fish farms as far as the eye can see. Try your hand at running an agricultural and fish farm. Breed fish and process them. So we have to produce 10,800 kilograms of frozen carp and 7,200 kilograms of frozen trout. So let's jump in here and see what we got. Okay. Okay, we can close that. We've got our usual start with our central square. And we've got one fish farm. So we're going to take a quick look at the fish farm just to see what's what. We can buy carp and trout. That makes sense. So we can stock this farm with up to 50 fish. And it has a warehouse in it that will store fish and the food that we need to feed the fish, which will be rye, corn, lupine, wheat, and soya, and we can assign one person to work. So each farm takes one person. So that's enough knowledge about that. Now let's do what I would typically do when they hand me a mess. I would clean it up, and because I hate inheriting other people's messes. As I've said many times, I like to make my own. So what we're going to do, we started with chickens and eggs. Well, basically with eggs last time. So we're going to do something different this time. Let's run, well, let's see how this is going to work out. I want to put some road right back here. Okay, now what we're going to do is have, let me double check, I think a house is, yeah, it's 3 by 2. And can you put two houses right next to each other? Yes, you can. Okay. So it's 3 by 2. So we're going to have the center. We want to have I think we want to do a warehouse. Kind of centered up 1, 2, 3, like that. Then we want to put a barn. The barn has a bigger footprint, doesn't it? Turns sideways. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide. Yeah, shoot. Well, let's put the barn. Oh, crap. I'm already off what I wanted to do, or what I was thinking, but that's okay. I'm still close. All right, barn. Like that. We'll have housing in here. We'll throw our manure pit right there, because we're going to do sheep as our start. Those trees are just an annoyance, aren't they? And we want to put in a small tower like that. Now, let me think about this. I'd like to be able to put houses. I'd like to put 3. Oh, we're running out of money. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that'd be great. That would be great. 2, 2, 2, 2. All right, we'll put a road right there. So that will be the center of our build. You may be looking at that going, center of the build, it's on the very end of our property. Well, only technically. All right, so let's build a road. And maybe I should say only for now, is it on the edge of our property? Okay, so we did build one house. Now we'll just leave that one, that's fine. And all these guys, okay. So I'm seeing little spokes coming off of this. Like, oh. And doggone it. And before any of this builds, I want my refunds. And I don't think I can get a full refund for that. I probably can. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Okay, because I forgot one thing. We definitely need to do some training first. We need to go down here. In the scenarios, they spot us this agricultural school, the 1 year school. So that gives us this one. We're going to start this training. It's cheap, it's quick, and it gives us the medium shed. So let's just let that run for 3 days. And the reason I've blew up my build here is because I want to save that money. I don't want to be paying for costs of having those buildings when all I'm doing is support. Okay, all done. Now we can do our build. Barn can go here. Warehouse can go here. Our first house can go here. Manure there, and a silo there. Okay, and then we can, now we have these medium sheds. We can put our first one in. Okay, now let's go to the market, set up our trades. So we saw what the fish eat. So we're going to need rye. Oh no, we don't care about the fish. Sorry, sheep. The sheep eat crops. We don't care about the fish yet. We want to purchase 1,000 of those, and we're going to set it up to sell over 30,000 in case we come back later and start growing the crops. The sheep also eat grass. And we're going to buy 1,000 grass, and we're going to sell it above 30,000. And the sheep eat wheat. Bio wheat, 1,000. Okay, and they also eat soya. And one more, peas. And then we want to sell what we create. So sheep sheep milk. Whoops. Self over 0. And wool. Self over 0. And the sheep cheese. And eventually we'll be making mutton. Sell that if over 0. Okay, now we've got our trade set up. And we've got a little bit of money left to buy some sheep. Oh, we need electricity out here too. So let's get this started. I'd like to do it off of, yeah, I want to do it off of this road right here. I think. Yeah. Let's do it. The silo doesn't need power, so let's do it just at the point where it picks up the manure. Run it down there like that and across. There, we have power. Let's recruit who we can for animals. 1, 2, 3. I'll take them all. And oh, out of money. Okay, we'll go to finances, go to loans. Not much there, but we'll take the biggest one we can get, and we will pump you up and buy sheep. And use our organic food and go. And let's track the sheep milk. Just to give us an idea of what's going on, and maybe one of the supplies, like the, no, not lupine. The bio wheat there, we've got 1,000 bio wheat. And we got all our supplies here. We got our supplies here. Good. We are supplied. We do have. There we are. We are making stuff. And you see we're all set in here to feed the animals and to bring some product back. And they both are resting without bringing anything for us to sell. Ladies, that is not acceptable. Oh, I know what else we can sell. It'll make us a tiny little bit of money, but we'll trade. We have no use for it right now. We will sell the manure. Ladies, there's 500 sheep milk in there that needs to be sold. There, finally we took some. Well, something's really weird. Am I? Oh, I've got the wrong. I'm tracking the wrong thing. I think that was. We were looking at goat's milk. Yeah, see, our money went up, so obviously we sold some. Okay. All right, let's see if we can hire some more people. Animals. Okay. And let's build another pen. Okay, so I'm going to go away. I'm going to just keep doing this, and you'll see me build out 4, and then we'll start another row and another row and another row and more and more and more. I'll be back after I get this kind of build up because it's going to take just waiting for the money to build up. Each time we sell and get enough money, we should be doing certain training. Good grief! I want to get the cheaper buildings. We'll start with this and work our way down the cheaper buildings. And I'll be back after I get this built up a bit because there really isn't anything new to show you here. All right, I said I'd be back, and here I am. Where are we now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 32 sheep farms. Just finished off these last 2, and I actually think I might put another row right up here to kind of balance it out a little bit. But let's see what we're in August. So it took me till August 20th to get this done. And let's let this next sales cycle go through, and then I'm going to check our finances and see where we are. We've also got a lot of our discounts on buildings, so we'll be in great shape to build the expensive buildings coming up. So once this sales cycle goes through right here, There we go. Let's see what we're looking like. What have we done to ourselves? We have financially, our estimated budget per month is 1.2 million, and per year about 15.5 million. So pretty good, pretty good. So there's a decent little start with a sheep business, and I basically just followed the process. You build a house, you get the supplies and the drop-off point close by. You build a house, recruit people. As soon as you have money, you lay down a farm. You put the people on it. You select the bio food all the way across. You buy all the animals, and then you just every time you get enough money to build another farm, you keep or another shed. You keep doing that. And I've got one out here that looks a little weird. What's going on with him? What's his problem? No warehouse for wheat organic. Well, that is absolutely not true. Oh, he can't reach that. Isn't that interesting? He can't reach that silo right there. Huh. Everybody's cool except him. Well, that's easy enough to fix. We can put a silo out here. We can also I think what I might consider, given how big this is actually put, it'd probably be even more efficient for some of these if we put, we've got a warehouse right there, but if we put a barn and manure and silo at this end somewhere for shorter walks for some of these folks. Yeah, actually, I think, even though I don't like that expense, I think that would be a great idea. Let's just do this. Let's build a road like that. And let's go right here and put in a barn. And I think even though that's a warehouse there, so they don't have to cross the road, and for consistency's sake, we'll put one there, and we'll put a manure thing here, and we'll put a silo here, and we'll also we're going to put a silo out here just because that's the one problem we have. Okay, so with that one little exception, all this fit. I think 4 more right here would look really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. We've got 64 people assigned to these now, and we'll have 2, 4, 6, 8 more, 72 total. Yeah, let me do that real fast, and I'll be back momentarily. All right, trying to finish off these last 2, and I've run into an interesting problem. It didn't dawn on me that this would be so many people, but I think we've actually hit our staff limit. It must be 70 because I can't hire. So if I go to hire animals, so I can't, there it is. We've reached the staff limit. Okay. So we're going to have to do different training. So we're going to have to let this sit like this, let that training finish, and then start some more training so we can hire more people. So I do have a couple, I can get both these farms going. They won't be as efficient. Okay, so the process would be to assign 2 people, just as a review, make sure that they're both up to animals. We can only do one because we don't have enough staff. And then buy all your sheep, or whatever animal it is you're stocking. And then make sure you set your food. Use all 5 of them. And there we go. So once these 2 get stocked, we'll take a quick look at the finances and call this episode 1. a great start. I would call this a great start. Okay, once we get this sales cycle here, once we make a trip to the market, we'll check our money and see how we're doing. Now, I don't think, I got to check this. I don't think we can cancel training. I can't do it. And that's a shame because that's a goof. I made a goof right there. I didn't check my staffing. I didn't even dream about making this so big that it would take all our staff. All right, so sure enough, we have I have maxed out our farm capacity with sheep, which is cool. It doesn't bother me a bit. I'm gonna have to pay the penalty now and wait 53 days for that training to end, and then we'll fire up this training right here, which will take another 7 days. So I will see you in about 59, 60 days. And so for those 2 months, we're just going to accumulate cash. The good news is that our economy is so strong now that we're just going to accumulate a whole bunch of cash. And what I could do is think about logistics and, those don't take people. Hold on a second. We don't have to give up just yet. Let's see here. Miscellaneous. Logistics. Yeah, look at this. I think we're going to put at least one logistics building, if not two. We're going to put one at this end, and then we're going to put a vet. I want to get a vet in here, and then look, he can easily cover everything. Plus, if you think we're done with sheep, the only reason we might be done with sheep is if I get bored with the scenario and want to start another one. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. Let's put logistics. Let's put logistics kind of centered up here. Oh, need to buy that land. Buy more land. We want that piece right there. And we want a vet. Beautiful. It covers everything. So, what else can we do? I think that's enough. So, without people, that's enough. So, we can shut some of this down and move on, but I don't want to. So, it's only couple months. So, I'll see you in a couple months. Okay, we've had a fire. I don't know if we've had one of these in this yet, but all you have to do is call the fire department, and they'll come flying out. I guess we can slow it down, and they come out and put out the fire, and hopefully you do it fast enough they don't spread and burn down half of the farm, but it's usually not a problem. So there we go. Now afterwards, you're going to have to clean up that building. Kind of clean up the mess from the fire, and we're all good. So again, I'll see you in about 42 and 7, about 50 days. All right, I have paid my penance and done the research, and now we have head count again. So let's finish this off up here. Let's get 2 more people here, and put one of them here. Bump them up, and then put the other one here. And he has endurance and animals. Good deal. All right, so now everything's fully staffed, so we'll make even more money. And let's just double check that. Right now, our estimated budget per month is 1.4 million. Per year, about 17 million. So pretty good engine. Now, if we were going to build a really big farm and just keep going with this, do you think I'd be done with this? No, of course not. I would just flip this around and go the other way. And we would build a whole another set of this and probably have 150 folks doing sheep. And then we could say we have a sheep farm. But I think what we'll do, since this is just a scenario, I wanted to show you how to get off to a really strong start. And I think this works perfectly well. But what I want to do now is kind of take this same model and kind of flip it around like this and go out this way toward this abandoned farm and do our fish farming over here. Why not? We got $3 million to work with, so our only thing that's going to slow us down really is recruiting the right people. And we will be recruiting the right people. We won't take just anybody. So we'll have to decide how we want to do that, and we'll attack that in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Farm Manager 2021 video. Thank you.